Chapter 3 covers motivation. And as a manager, it's important to be able to explain some strategies for improving employee motivation. So really, the entire chapter gives a lot of strategies for doing just that. So I'm going to do a brief review of that. The textbook describes motivation as the level, direction, and persistence of effort that employees expend at work. And as managers, there's things we can do to inspire people to work hard while they're at work. The chapter starts out talking about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And Maslow talked about the fact that we can look at these higher order needs or lower order needs and provide some strategies for improving motivation in employees, such as allowing employees to participate in decision making, providing more flexibility in their jobs and more autonomy in decision making. And then lower level needs are providing interaction with customers, pleasant supervisor, job security, benefits, and those types of things. So throughout this chapter, there are lots of strategies. McClellan provides strategies such as influencer factors, satisfier factors such as achievement, recognition. This is where employee recognition comes from, or employee of the month. Personal growth, again, allowing employees more responsibility over the work, or providing advancement options and opportunities for people. Chapter 13 covers motivation, and as managers, it's important for us to understand strategies for improving employee motivation. The textbook defines motivation as the level, direction, and persistence of effort that employees expend at work. And so it's important for us to understand how we can inspire employees to work hard at work. So this really, the entire chapter gives you lots and lots of theories and strategies for improving employee motivation. So I'm just going to go through a couple of them. The chapter starts out talking about Maslow and his hierarchy of needs. And when you look at these satisfier factors, you can see there's higher level ones and lower level ones. So as managers, these are some strategies that we can use for improving employee motivation, such as allowing our employees to participate in decision making, providing more creativity or more challenging work, giving praise and recognition. Some of the lower order ones are, reasonable work hours, providing people, breaks, compensation, more interaction with coworkers and customers and other employees. So those are some of the things Maslow talks about. There's lots of theories throughout the book. McClellan also talks about satisfier factors that employees are influenced by. And again, he talks about giving employees more responsibility, recognition, more opportunities for advancement and personal growth. The chapter goes on again to talk about equity theory, that managers should make sure that people are treated fairly and equally. And when we provide rewards, make sure they're equitable and that they positively affect satisfaction and performance. So that's a little bit about what equity talks about. Expectancy theory. This is where we determine the willingness of an employee to work hard at the tasks that are important to the organization. So you can talk about that. Again, here's some strategies to improve motivation. Goal setting. This is really important that employees are involved in the goal setting, and the right goals can be motivating. Set goals, set realistic but challenging goals, build commitment to these goals. And then lastly, it talks about operant conditioning, and again, another strategy for improving employee motivation, but positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement, extinction, and reprimand. These are all ways that we can improve employee motivation. So praising when an employee does something that we want them to do, negative reinforcement, extinction where we withhold praise and rewards. And then again, reprimand is where we punish an employee for something that's not done effectively, but doing it the right way. So just to let you know, this entire chapter is really helpful when it talks about how to motivate employees.